Hello, my name is Joshua Murray, and I'm going to do my tribute speech on my good friend Aaron Swartz. I met him back when I moved up to Yellville in 2000. He died about 4 to 5 years ago of cancer, and he's gone way too soon. He was 34 years old when he died. He had just had a baby girl. She was 4 months old when it happened. It makes you think, because I just had a son and found out today that my wife is pregnant with our second child. I would like to thank Aaron for always being there and being a good friend to me. I'll always be grateful for him getting me into hunting, because I was raised by a single mom and didn't really ever have anyone to get me into hunting in the outdoors like that. I remember all the good times of camping, all the late night bonfires, and I remember one of the funniest things when we were camping once. It was a big group of us people camping, and it was probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and most of us were laying in bed. But him and a couple other people were still up sitting around the fire, and a skunk came up. So he picked up one of the logs out of the fire that was only partially on fire and threw it at the skunk. It was a big ruckus, and the skunk sprayed, and it smelled horrible. But it's something you'll always remember. I also remember the last time we went hunting together. It was the season before he died. He was a big part of probably who I am today. He taught me a lot of things. He was hardworking and loved his wife and children and his stepchildren a lot. Why God decided to take him so early, we may never know, but it was in his plan, and there's nothing we can do about it. I remember that I used to get out of school and go to his house and just sit on his porch and wait on him to get home, just so that we could hang out, talk about going hunting, go hunting. You never know what was going to happen when we got together. I remember we were driving down the road on his four-wheeler one day, and my foot fell off the foot pedal for the passenger in the back, and my foot got sucked under the back tire. Luckily it didn't break my ankle, but it did rip my shoe off, and it took a huge chunk out of my heel, and it was hard for me to walk for about 2 weeks. I don't know exactly how it happened. It happened really quick. I know that the four-wheeler came to a complete halt when my foot went under the back tire, and I like headbutted the back of his head. That hurt like crazy. But my heel was what hurt the most. Every time I go hunting, I sit there and talk to him. So I want to end this speech by saying that I thank him for being the friend that he was and being kind of like a father figure to me. And he will always be remembered as a really good person and a good friend. And he served the U.S. Air Force, I believe. I ain't going to quote on that, but he served America proudly.